Today, I'm going to be building a word of the day. The word of the day is this word right here. Elbows up. Let's tap this word. Unk, chunk. When we look at this word, I know the word chunk means like a piece of something. So for example, if I had a chunk of cheese or a chunk of chocolate, I would have a part or a piece of that chocolate. The word sometimes you might hear it be used when you're talking about reading. Sometimes you might hear a teacher say, chunk that word into its parts. That means to break it up into its word parts or word pieces. So chunk means to break something up into small pieces. Now let's take a moment to notice some things that we know about this word. When I look at this word, I notice that there's a glued sound. Do you see that glued sound? I see the glued sound unk. Now we learned that the glued sounds, that consonant sometimes change the consonant N, sometimes changes the way that vowel sound and distorts it a little bit. So we always have to say those sounds glued together so that we make sure we make the correct vowel sound. I boxed my glued sound in right here to show that they stick together. What are some other things you see that we could mark up in this word? Do you see a digraph? I see a digraph. Is it at the beginning or end of the word? It's at the beginning of the word. I'm going to mark that digraph with a line under both letters to show that those two letters go together to make one sound. Now the last type of thing I can mark in this word is its syllable type. Think about what syllable type this word is. Chunk. This word is a closed syllable. When I say the word chunk, it is one syllable. I can say it in one clap or one breath. I can also check that it's one syllable by putting my hand under my chin and saying the word, then counting how many times my chin dropped down. Chunk. It's one syllable. I'm going to scoop that syllable. Then I'm going to mark it with a C to show that it's a closed syllable. I know this word is a closed syllable because it has one vowel. See that vowel U? It's closed in by the consonants N and K. And it makes the short vowel sound So I'm going to also mark that vowel with a brev. Now that I've marked everything I know in this word, I'm ready to build some other words and to see some of these things I noticed in those words too. Think about the sounds as I build the word. Elbows up. Let's tap. Ong, prong. What are some things that you notice in this word? What glued sound do you notice? I notice the ong glued sound. Think about how I mark that up as I do it. I mark it by putting a box around those sounds to show that they come together. I also notice something about the purr sound. What do you know? Yes, that's a blend. That's when two consonants come together to make a quick sound. To mark it, I do a line under each consonant to show that they come together, but still make their own sound. Now last, we need to think about what type of syllable this word is. This word is a closed syllable word. I know that because it has one vowel that's followed by the consonant, so that vowel is O. It's followed by the consonants N and G, and the O makes its short vowel sound aw. So I need to mark that word up. I'm going to scoop it, then mark it with a C to show it's a closed syllable word. Now last, I need to mark up my vowel to show that it's a short vowel. To show words that have short vowels, I mark it with a brev. This word prong has the meaning pointy, like a fork. Right here, you see this is a prong on the fork, or these are the prongs. You'll notice that it means the word prong means like pointy. Let's look at another word. Think about the sounds as I build this word. All right, elbows up, let's tap. S, f, sniff. How many sounds are in that word? Count how many taps you made. S, f, sniff. I made 4 taps. There are 4 sounds in this word, but there are 5 letters. What do you notice about this word? I noticed that there was a bonus letter. I also noticed that I only made 1 tap for that f sound. When I see my bonus letters are F, L, and S. Bonus letters come right after a short vowel. So, like here I have the short vowel I, the letter F comes next. So I add a bonus letter F to that. To mark that, I mark it with a star to show that it's a bonus letter. I also notice that there is a blend in this word. Do you see the blend? Is it in the beginning or end of the word? Good job. I see a blend in the beginning of the word. When I go to mark up my blend, I'm going to mark it with 2 lines that show they each make their own sound, but kind of come together quickly, like sn. Now, I need to mark up my syllable type. When I mark up my syllable type, I scoop the word sniff, sniff. It's 1 syllable. Now I need to mark up what type of syllable it is. What type of syllable do you think this word is? If you said closed syllable, you are correct. It is a closed syllable. Think about why this word's a closed syllable. There are 3 rules for being a closed syllable. First, let's check those rules. It has 1 vowel. Yep, I see 1 pink card there. That's my vowel card. It's the vowel I. I is followed by a consonant. Well, consonants. And it makes the short vowel sound I. So I can mark up that vowel now with a brev, and I know that it meets all the rules for being a closed syllable. Sniff is another word for smell, like the dog sniffs the ground for squirrels. My dog loves to do that. Today, we looked and built some words. We're going to go back to our word of the day, and we're going to practice writing our sentence in our Monster Notebook. So if you don't have your Monster Notebook, pause the video to go get it, and then come right back. Earlier, we built this word chunk. We said the word chunk means to break things up into pieces. Now, most of the time, those are thick pieces. So let's think about this word chunk. I learned that I could break words up, like the word backpack, I could break into back and pack while reading to help me be the best reader I can be and to help me figure out new tricky words. I also learned that I could chunk different things like food into pieces as well, like chocolate or cheese. I'm going to write the sentence, I had a chunk of cheese. What sentence would you write? I wish I could hear some of your awesome ideas right now, but since I'm not with you, I'm going to write my sentence and then you'll write that in your Monster Notebook. My sentence is, I had a chunk of cheese. Now we need to scoop that into its phrases so that we sound like a reader while we're reading it. when I scoop this word, I'm going to scoop it into how I read it. I read it, I had a chunk of cheese. Now you read it with me. I had a chunk of cheese. Now open up your student notebook. Go to the vocabulary section and use these letters on the side to think about where you might be. It's set up in alphabetical order, like A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, I know C is in there. So I'm going to turn to page 40. On the top line, write the word of the day, chunk, and mark that word up. So I'm going to underline my digraph, box my glued sound, and scoop my syllable so that I have my word marked up like this, just like how we marked it earlier. Then write your sentence under that line. So here I have my word of the day, chunk, all marked up. Now I'm going to write my sentence and scoop it. I had a chunk of cheese. Ooh, this is making me hungry. Then scoop. I had a chunk of cheese. Once you've wrote it in your monster notebook, you are all done with our word of the day. Bye, second graders.